Some time back, I was sent a really cool show donation to the Toy Tune podcast that RK and I do. We did an interview with Mr. Gary Saffer. I'll put a link in the show notes to the podcast episode where we interview Gary. He's the guy that came up with the Master Caster to make your own Hot Wheels cars, among other really great toys. And for a while, he was in charge of the Hot Wheels line. And he actually had some cars that he did that were produced back in the 2000s, around in there somewhere, late 90s, early 2000s. He sent me some of those cars with a note. So let's look at the note here. See, Gary wrote in, "Hi Willie, I included some other stuff." He did send me a lot of cool things. "These 3 cars are called First Shots. They are the first cars to come out of the molds for our approval to see what they would look like. The 3 cars are Tail Dragger, just the body, Shoebox, and Phaeton. These are hard to come by." Yeah, I wonder what happens to the original approval ones. I wonder if they destroy them or, well, I don't know. Also, these 2 sketches were for a Hot Wheels catalog type of thing. Only had 2 days to do these. That's pretty cool. Now, the sketches he's talking about, of course, is this one here of the Tail Dragger. Here's a better shot of the picture so you can see what it looks like without all the stuff sitting on top of it. Another picture he sent me also shows a couple other cool cars. The Hooligan and also the So Fine. I've actually got both of these cars in my collection. My wife likes these older type Hot Wheels cars, so we like to pick these up whenever we see them. I'm not a big Hot Wheels collector, but I do like collecting these cars. And of course, he also sent along this advertisement, or little pictures of cars he built. It's from Art of the Car Jack. And it looks like these are cars that Gary built. Has a little bit of history about Gary. "I really like the Ford Falcon vintage race car. That's awesome. Of course, that homemade go-kart. I would be all over that. That is just too awesome. Too awesome." So let's take a look at these cars, these first shots, these approval cars here. So right here's the one I think they call the Shoebox. Basically, it's a regular Hot Wheel car. It doesn't have any paint on it. So this was the first one down the line, so they can see how it was going to look. Make sure everything was okay before they did the painting of it. That's pretty awesome. And then here's the Tail Dragger, which is this guy in this picture here. That's just the body. That's pretty awesome. And this is one of my favorite Hot Wheel cars, the Phaeton. This is really, really nice. I like this. Really cool car. So I'm really happy to have these in my collection. He also sent along a couple Tail Draggers in their little box, a little peg thing here, that he actually signed right there. Gary Saffer. Awesome! Got 2 of these little bad boys. Pretty cool. So if you'd like to hear the interview that RK and I had with Mr. Saffer, head over to the Toy Tune Podcast Facebook page or go to toytunepodcast.blogspot.com to access the episode and take a listen to the interview with Gary Saffer. Do you guys like Hot Wheel cars? If you do, what are some of your favorites? Comment down below. Thanks for watching.
Hey, there's Hasbro! Hasbro makes toys! What's new, Hasbro?
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's...
Okay, let them go. Some of the great SSP racers for 72.
M-A-R-X spells Mark, world's largest toy maker.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls. And remember, if it isn't Duncan, it isn't Yo-Yo.